WrestleMania, well, it's like the Super Bowl now, man. It's
Except
huge.
For 2 nights, man.
Well, exactly. Could you imagine if the Super Bowl was 2 nights? Well, the reason why I mentioned that is it's
double elimination.
We're now referring to it with Roman numerals.
Yeah.
It's just like referring to it with Roman numerals, just like a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's WrestleMania extra large.
Yeah, we're there, man. We're at the 40.
We
did it.
40.
Wow.
Takes place Saturday, April 6th and Sunday, April 7th in Philadelphia.
Yes, sir. At the Link, baby.
At the Link.
Outdoors. Gonna be cold. I'm hoping for snow. I'm hoping for the first WrestleMania with some snow. You know what I mean? Winter gets pushed back a little bit more every single year, so maybe we'll get like some snow. I want the atmosphere. You know?
Why is that?
I want the whole Philly feel. You know? I want it.
You're from Iowa. You're used to the cold, right? So.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You got to speak up.
Tell him he's from Iowa. He's used to the cold.
You're from Iowa.
Yes, sir.
So you're used to the cold.
I'm used to the cold.
Yeah.
I get it. I understand playing out in the winter, man. I used to wrestle with my buddies out in the front lawn in snow. We dug it.
Is that how you first got into wrestling?
Yeah. I mean, I loved it as a fan from a young age. My dad took me to my first show, and I was like 4 or something like that. I saw everybody, the Legion of Doom, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, the Mountie, the Big Boss Man, all of them. I just loved it. I loved the characters. I loved the pageantry. I loved everything about it, and I never grew up. I just never grew out of it, you know. And so yeah, first little go around was on my trampoline with my buddies, just trying to do the moves, you know.
Did you ever try wrestling like as a sport in high
Not
school?
really, no.
Because that's Iowa.
It's Iowa, right? You think Dan Gable, that's the deal. But
Yeah, right.
I never was interested, man. I was a performer. I just wanted to do that. I never got on the mat. I did a little. I tried 1 year, my senior year. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this, but I only did it because I thought it would help me in the ring. I thought, oh, maybe I can learn some skills.
So you put on the singlet?
I put on the singlet to try to help me in the leotard later on, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I ended up having some injuries that kept me out for the season, so I never wrestled a match. Just did all the practice lead up to it and never had a match.
Now, it would have been great if you really were great at that too, where you weren't hurt, and you got great at that, and then at one point in like the biggest match for the University of Iowa with Dan Gable, you then started doing the moves that you do professionally, and just turn it into that.
There you go. There's a story right there.
What about that?
You just built the character in 1 second, my man. There you go. I don't think I could have got away with it, but it would have been a good time.
Do you have a question? I could pass it along. He's Mr. Wrestling of the Rich Eisen Show.
I see him over there with his Bray Wyatt shirt on, and I just want to say I respect that. I appreciate that. We lost Bray, Wyndham Rotunda. We lost him last year. Passed away tragically at a very young age, but he was a very, very close friend of mine. So I appreciate that. Mad respect to you, man. Thank you.
I love the guy myself. First of all, how's your knee?
How's your knee?
The knee's good, man. It feels really good. I tore my MCL 3 weeks ago, meniscus injury in there as well, but I feel really good. I really kind of turned a corner this week with the rehab. I'm feeling really good. I think another 3 or 4 weeks or so. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll definitely be back before WrestleMania.
So you're going to be healthy, ready to go?
I will be healthy, ready to go 100% at WrestleMania, no question.
No matter who your opponent is, because it seems as though right now everything's up in the air.
We don't know.
You don't know.
We don't know. I threw it out there. I said, Cody Rhodes, come take a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship.
By the way, you made a very compelling argument 2 Mondays ago for him to come after you.
I understand Cody Rhodes, one of the top performers in WWE. He's got to finish the story. He's got the story in mind. He wants the WWE Championship. It's the title that his father, the late great American Dream Dusty Rhodes, has never won. Almost won it, had it ripped away. He never won it. He wants to fulfill that destiny. I understand that, but that title don't mean what it once did. Roman Reigns has ruined that title. This is the championship in WWE right here. This is the most prestigious title in our entire industry. I put in the work over the past year to make it that way, and I want to test myself against the best at WrestleMania, and the best is the winner of the Royal Rumble now 2 years in a row, Cody Rhodes. That's what I want.
So why might it not happen?
Well, because Cody is dead set on finishing this story, for one, and two, we got a bigger wrench in the picture. His name is Dwayne Johnson, known in our world as The Rock. So I don't know what's going to happen. We got a big press conference tomorrow at T-Mobile. something's going down. I don't know what it is, but hopefully we'll get some answers because we've been waiting since Royal Rumble and we ain't got no answers. More questions than answers.
And you want answers.
I want answers. We all want answers. You guys want answers, right?
I need answers.
We need answers. We got to know. WrestleMania is like 60 days away or something like that. We got to know what's going on.
What do you mean that Roman Reigns ruined it?
Well, look, Roman Reigns is working on his own schedule, all right? And in his mind, he thinks that makes the title bigger. And maybe at a time, that was the truth. But the problem is, Roman Reigns isn't present, which means his title isn't present, which means you don't have a crack at it, which means there's a glass ceiling, which means the title that he holds isn't going to be in every town, in every city. It's not there. It's the Hollywood title. It's as close to a prop as you can call it. And I don't want to demean it because I've been the World Heavyweight Champion, that WWE Champion. And when I took it everywhere. I defended it all over the place. I made sure that it was present. I made sure that it was on Raw. It was on SmackDown. I made sure that other people had an opportunity at that title. And he has kind of demeaned the title so much that it just don't mean what this one means, man. I built this one up from nothing, from scratch. This didn't exist a year ago. Didn't exist a year ago. And now I'm walking into WrestleMania, biggest champion in the biz.
And The Rock is a wrench in the system now.
I don't know what The Rock's intentions are. He hasn't made that clear. That's what I'm saying. What are the answers? We need them. He showed up. He confronted Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes kind of seemed to acquiesce, but we don't have any answers. You know, we don't know. So hopefully we'll get some answers at this press conference and we can get these main events set for WrestleMania.
But we definitely know your knee's going to be ready for Philly.
Knee will be ready to go. No problem. I'm ready to defend the title at WrestleMania. I could go right now if you strap this thing in a brace.
And then you want snow. You want snow.
You know, it'd be nice.
Philadelphia
It'd be
snow.
nice, man. We got 2 nights of WrestleMania. Maybe we can avoid some weather, but we'll see.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.